But this will trigger the Lexus RCF safety car.
Oh, that's big. That is a very big crash. Oh my God, that is so fast. That is a huge crash.
Across to the inside. This is the start of qualifying with Cam McConville.
They're too heavy. I mean, you were telling me, Skate, the other day that let's check it out in the Zinger replay. Oh, up on the inside and then whack. That's big time.
And that curb's new for 2010. It's been reprofiled. It's a little bull nose on it. It's a longer ramp than it's been in previous years. He's hit it too hard. He's taken too much of it on the right. It's launched the car straight into the outside wall.
I think it actually hit the end of the long straight. He got out in the grass here, got the car all sideways, slammed the wall and roped that car off. Terry Finnegan very lucky to miss Thomas Mazira. You can see the damage done to the...
Was said at that point.
Oh, big moment, a massive moment for one of the Pepsi Max cars. Into the wall, out of business for Chaz Mostert, the reigning champion, has had a monumental crash. This will be a red flag. Mostert has had a terrible accident at the top of the hill. A shocking accident.
Gart Sanders on a quick one.
Oh, he's caught. He's caught. He's going to spear his ex-teammate. That was Will Davison in front of him, who's changed teams from the Toll Holden Racing team across to the Ford factory team.
That's the view. Mark Winterbottom leads the way. Oh, no, we're not into it.
That's a big accident.
That's really big. So, and this will show you what's happened.
Oh,
so
no.
Murph arrives in a hurry. Oh,
wow.
This has been coming for a long time, this sort of incident, unfortunately. It's this huge speed differential as everyone tries to find their space. You know, somebody's at full tilt, in this case Greg Murphy, while someone else is just dawdling along. And yeah, that's just very, very bad and sad. It's made contact with the wall. It's broken the... Oh, nasty business that is. Yeah, so very heavy-duty contact, and it's broken the Watts linkage bracket that secures the rear suspension in the car.
door open. So this Zinger replay will explain that is super fast and super hard. Oh dear.
The approach speed to that particular point.
Qualifying can also have its share of dramas, as Greg Murphy found out in '97.
Must be up near the dipper somewhere. So here's the replay. Oh, he's gone in very hard. That's big contact. That's straight ahead off Skyline. He hasn't been able to... There's a left-hand kink in the road. You saw all the marshals jump back because that impact was very big. Here he is again. This is after the impact, and so...
Last year, Cromley. Let's take a look at this.
That's a massive lockup. It's very bumpy. Where it started, it's very bumpy. He couldn't get it cleared, and it's just run straight in. As I said, 260 kilometres an hour. The corner is normally 130 kilometres an hour, and runs straight into the fence.
Now, you'll remember earlier in qualifying, he was pushing it so hard that he almost went in the wall at the cutting. Well, he's gone in the wall on descent. Oh.
So it's right on the gear change from second to third. We're back at Mount Panorama with the qualifying clock frozen at just over 30 minutes in the session, and unfortunately that's debris from this incident. The news is that David's okay. Here he is grabbing fourth gear. Replay ride into the wall there with Davey. Two big impacts. So he ended up, it's very, very line critical. Here it is again.
Qualifying, it does look very nervous and very difficult. That's Whincup.
I'm all over catching in the wall and cutting.
In replay, this has been a repeat cycle problem this weekend. That's about the...
They left him 5 minutes and he did it enough. He got in there with a 143. Oh, Marcus Ambrose!
He's got it all wrong.
He got out of the car. Awesome car. That's a great reaction. And this is the big moment for Dale Wood, who's just arrowed into turn 10 too fast. couldn't get it turn for turn.
Back to Sydney Motorsport Park, Eastern Creek. Qualifying continues with just a little over 6 minutes remaining. In the break, Craig Lowndes went straight ahead at turn 11. He's actually done quite a bit of damage to the front right.
Yes, that's Campbell Little just saying to Mark to get back in there and let's get some changes made. Here's Paul Dumbrell, uses all the road and hits the fence. He's hit that hard.
Zinger replay will unfold what happens through this chicane. He will clip the tyre and wacko into the wall.
So that started a long way back, Matt. That started in the braking area. He basically spun
Courtney and then Tander. And Lowndes was very comfortable to just sit there and bank and whack.
That's a big contact for Tander. That's the same contact that we saw with Paul Dumbrell. Wide because of it. And the next two cars, here we go.
You see the white car was on the outside of Jason Bright back there. I reckon that's put him in there. Is it?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
They're two cars
unrelated.
wide. Yeah, that's right. So those two cars.
There's no room to move here and had to turn across the curb. The car hiked up and put me to the outside walls.
It's happened up at turn 11. He's arrived very, very quickly. The approach to that corner is more. When he was wandering home that night, he'll have a little grin after that number that he's just achieved. Here's Whincup, moment into the tyre barrier for him. Gets away with it. So he just doors, and here's the replay. He'll have run too hard into 8. Exactly the same story as James Courtney yesterday, and rattles off the edge of the road into the tyre barrier.
Than the day before. It's a lot windier, there's a lot more gravel. And just in the top of your screen, you'll see Daniel Gaunt locked the wheel, straight off the road, understeers straight into the fence.
And that gravel trap there's done absolutely nothing. It's not big enough.
Let's have a look and see what happened here, if we can understand. So he actually ran wide, he got onto the grey, so he didn't actually get it hooked onto the curb, and once he came wide of the line down there, here it is again, real time. So just didn't quite get it turned down.
This is the moment that Paul Dumbrell and the Super Cheap Auto team are still trying to work out why. Ouch. Big course Garth Tander in WA. There's the replay that saw Jamie Whincup. He did make contact with the tyre wall. That's down at turn 4.
How about Murphy? Here it is in replay. Oh no, there was 2 cars involved. It was Todd Kelly and Jamie Whincup. It was Todd that ran wide. Wow, what a shame. That is a serious impact. That's going to be another big mission.
The front of the queue as they came out of pit lane, Garth Tander there, but the reason why they had a bit of a break was this. Tony Ricciardello straight into the wall. Heavy.
Sunday 2009, so he's got a bit of form. Here's the replay. It's a popular spot down there at turn 3. Same deal. Jason Bright finds the wall. The armour or cash. Plenty of moments out there. This is the replay for James Moffat, who yesterday got in strife down here a couple of times, but he's tripped over that turn 3 curb. It's been raining on and off here throughout the week and again this morning, so there's no grip at all off the racetrack. That grass is very slippery. And here's the replay again of Tim Slade running wide over the top of the hill at turn 11. At least he's paralleled the wall, but he spent a long time there. And keep in mind the pace over the top of the hill. Minimum speed in that corner is 100. Need the toolkit out. And big work going on with now 2 minutes and 43 seconds available. That's not good.
That's going to go in the fence. That was out of control from turn 2.
That'll be a red flag.
He turned it in. Can he get it out?
Here we are with Bridie. And that'll be a familiar feeling for him. He will be cursing that.
And watch, we might be able to see it here. Watch for McLaughlin.
It's going to be a difficult afternoon for you, but we know you can come back.
James Courtney, 3rd fastest. This is Moffat.
James had actually rubbed the wall on the exit of 12. By the time you see that shot there, he's well and truly out of shape. So in the little short shoot between 12 and 13, he had an awkward rub, and here's the replay of what happened to Craig. So front right corner damage here, we've seen a lot of it, and run wide and clouded the tyres here. So that's pushed that front bumper assembly and the guard back on the tyre. Hopefully nothing.